Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to new members of our community. It's me again, Yasa. I'm a violinist and I'm from Saint Petersburg, Russia. Here I'm sharing with you my story of moving to United States, Florida. I did it all by myself, and it's been almost 10 years that I'm living here. I'm a musician, so I'm giving you tips and tricks on being a musician and building a life for yourself in a different country, different environment, not knowing a single soul. So I hope you'll find it interesting and entertaining, and especially in this pandemic, I crave for connection, and I feel the same about many of us being shut in their four doors. And even though right now, lockdowns are lifted and we feel much more comfortable being outside, I still feel that connection that we built throughout this pandemic is something very special, and I want to continue that. I want to keep sharing, and I want to have you in my life as a part of my life, newfound family. I wanted to talk to you about something serious today, but I do like to talk about serious topics, so I'm indulging myself, and maybe maybe it will be a food for thought for you, and you can educate me and broaden my horizons with your understanding of this question. Meaning of life. This is such a fundamental question, and my understanding of that question changed throughout life. So at first it was very easy. I was just so taken aback by people not understanding the meaning of life. Isn't it that so simple? For me, it was very simple. We have to live to make the world a better place in a general state. For me, it was to make people happy. For some reason, since childhood, I had this clear understanding that I just want to make people around me happy. Later in life, when all the struggles started to happen, and when you experiencing them intense, right? When you're young adult, everything is intense in your 20s, and I realized that probably I don't want to make everyone around me happy, and what about my happiness? And if it doesn't make me happy anymore, something is wrong. Something was broken in this chain, and I understood that probably nothing more important than my own peace, inner peace, and through that peace, through that balance that I would achieve by doing things that makes me happy, I would make everyone around me happy. It doesn't mean that I became bee all of a sudden, that I became a stern and grumpy old cat. No, because it's not who I am, and that attitude would not make me happy. At the times when I was stern and standing up for myself and being harsh, I was not happy at all. It was going against my fundamental values, my nature. So that approach did not make me happy. Finding balance and peace for me meant concentrating on my health, dedicating time to meditation, to physical exercise, to being in the nature, prioritizing my schedule in a way that allows me to have that time for myself, and naturally, and coming from my nature, from my whole being kind to people, and that made a difference. I understood that I can never be harsh, and I can never be openly judgmental and pass hurtful judgments, even if I'm hurt myself, because I will end up being the one who suffers. I decided to treat everything, every wound and every hurt, with love and compassion. And for me, it's easy because I'm built that way, that I'm a musician. I can easily put myself into shoes of other person and see their perspective. And I understand that everyone sees the world differently, and there is no one truth. There is as many truths as many people are on earth. So for me, it was easy to understand the hurt and the pain of the other person who hurts and pains me. Now, coming to my wise age of 31 years old, I'm changing again. I'm prioritizing myself, but so at some time it wasn't clear for me the meaning of life. I was thinking, oh my gosh, there is no point in life. It's just a straight line to death, misery and pain, and everything we do is just to distract ourselves from that destination we're going to, and to numb the pain and the hurt and the misery. Now I'm changing again, and I want to advocate today the life of purpose. So that is the statement I wanted to make today on my news from Yasa, daily news and updates from Yasa. The statement is to find a life of purpose, whatever purpose that is. Although deep down we understand that there is no such thing, and life is really just a journey, no end destination. Life is just a journey, and we better enjoy every moment of it because it's gonna end soon. We still have to try to make the best of it, achieving something, making great things. And great things, believe it or not, doesn't have to be being a president of a country and changing the entire policy, although that could be a great thing. Great thing can be even helping someone in need, who reaching out, being great, doing great things, even volunteering your time, not even money, right? Not all of us have money, but much more precious commodity is time. Volunteering your time to help at them, or just spend time, not even help emotionally, to spend it at the orphanage. Just come there and play with kids and hear their stories, hear their troubles, what they're going through, and play games with them. Volunteering at prisons. I really feel that this is the last place one would volunteer, and one last place where one would willingly want to go and help. Therefore, I think it's the most important place for us to focus our attention on. Because first of all, there are innocent people who are there. Second of all, there are many people who made mistakes in different times of their life. How can you honestly say that you will never, being in that circumstances, growing up in the environment that they did, you would never make that choice that they did one time? That all it took, one time. You know, we always watch movies and they say, okay, I'm quit tomorrow. This is my last escapade, my last, I don't know, adventure. And always the last one, when they decided to quit, they get caught, right? Even if they are making this choice again and again, who are we to pass a judgment? Seriously, we have no idea what we would have done at those situations. We have no right to say that we would have never become what they are. We would have never done that. We have to be compassionate enough to understand that those prisons making people worse, and going there as a young adult or a teenager, you coming out as a full-blown prisoner with scar and stigma for life. You can never get a normal job, and just being in those horrible environments, surrounding with people who are already hardened with their heart in their hearts, make them only worse. We need to bring music, we need to bring art to those places to try to soften their hearts. And as funny as it seemed to you, maybe, and as altruistic and hopeless of a romanticism idea that seems to you, we have to do something. We can't just allow things to be what they are. We are here and we can make a difference. Why are we not doing that? It's only up to me and up to you to make that difference. It doesn't have to be about money. Find the purpose, find something that you're passionate about. Volunteer, donate your time, donate your passion, donate your skill, donate your effort. Everyone from us can find time, find something that they enjoy doing, making beautiful cards. For example, you're a scrapbook a fashionista, or how do we say it? Passionate about that, right? Affascinato. Why don't you make those cards? It will make you happy making them. Why don't you send them to orphanage again, or to hospitals or hospices, and just write a nice note in all of them? Just wanted to let you know that someone is thinking of you and sending you love and appreciation for everything you've done. Can you imagine someone in hospice receiving that card, or orphanage, or kids? You enjoy making toys. Why don't you create some beautiful toys, artistic toys, and send them to orphanages, prisons? If you're a performer, or you have those CDs that you haven't been listening to for years, why don't you donate them to prisons for them to listen? Why don't you try to arrange a performance? I truly think what they need is art. Art is the only thing that makes us kinder, guys. Money does not make us kinder. Achievements and success, really, professional success, does not make us kinder. If anything, more arrogant. Physical exercises, that gym obsession that we have, does not make us kinder. If anything, competitive. Art is the only freaking thing that makes us kinder. World needs to be kinder. So I think that's a cure for all. Education is important as well too. If you're an educator, try to do Zoom conferences with aspiring adults. Or what about helping those underprivileged kids who have no tutelage and not able to achieve that level of knowledge that requires to enter good universities, to get good job, to get good salary, and live a life of prosperity and fit in well in the society? Why don't we volunteer our time to tutor them for free? Find a purpose. I really stuck on that idea yesterday and today. Life of purpose. Don't just live spending money. Don't just live making money. That purpose is not good enough. It's not. It's just not good enough. Find a purpose that makes you happy. And then see how that happiness that you have by making something what you love can affect the world. Whatever it is. Music, share your music. Records. Distribute it for free. If you're a teacher, offer your services for discounted prices to people who can't afford you. If you're creating something wonderful, just share those gifts that you have with the world. Let's find a purpose. Life of purpose is my message today. I don't know what it is. It's, believe me, as I said, as many people on earth, as many purposes there are, as many worldviews and truths and beliefs. So what is your purpose? It's yours. Who am I to say if it's right or wrong? But I just know deep down in my heart, I'm so passionate today, right? That it's a right attitude to have a purpose. It really, really makes a difference in the life. It gives you that ground, it gives you that calm that you need to know that everything is going how it's supposed to, because you have that purpose. Tell me, what's your purpose? Oh, but before you do that, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, everyone. Go change the world to the better. Пока.